You must be rapt to get another opportunity.
Yeah, I'm excited. To get the phone call and to be back in the test squad. It's obviously very exciting, and looking at a few of the names on there, it's very exciting for George Bailey as well. Get the opportunity, and obviously Davey Warner. He's been getting some runs, and it's just nice to get back in the squad. I got a nice little message from Ryan Harris asking me if I was in and how excited he is to play with me again. And I'm just excited to be in the team.
Even more special considering it's in Ashes?
Oh yeah, it always is. And like I said, an Ashes series is probably the top priority in Test cricket for us. We want to win back the Ashes. That's something that we've been planning on doing for a while now, and hopefully, I think we've got the right squad for it. So hopefully we can go out there and give it our best, and I know that's what the public want from us, and that's what we're going to give. Yeah, it was nice to get back into some red ball cricket. The first innings for me was just a bit of a tester to see how things were, and second innings I worked on a few things. So it was just nice to get out there and bowl 30 odd overs. It would have been nice to win the game. We were in a good position, but it was good to get that red ball in my hand. Next step now.
Are you happy with your rhythm and everything?
I've been happy with my rhythm throughout the one-day series in India, and even before that. And I look at the last summer playing against Sri Lanka. I felt like my form through that was really good. So hopefully I can continue that. That's the plan, to go out there and bowl fast, and hopefully be intimidating against the Poms.
Are there any mental scars from that last series you played against England?
The Ashes.
Series, yes.
Oh look, I think the only thing is that we lost the series, and it's not something that we wanted to do. And like I said, it's a pretty big moment in cricket for Australia, and an Ashes series. It's always very, very exciting. And I've said this in the past where you can get too excited about it, but I think I've learnt from that, and I'm pumped to be in the side, but looking forward to getting out there and going up against them again, and getting on side with the Barmy Army.
Any preference new ball, first change?
I'm not really fussed. I bowled a new ball here. I think if the conditions are right and the ball's swinging, then I'd love that new ball. Obviously the red ball does swing a lot longer. And being at the Gabba as well, it's obviously a pretty nice wicket there for bowling on, but also batting. So whatever opportunity I get, I'm happy.
Mitch, you talked about your batting last week. Did John indicate where you might be in the lineup?
No, but it was nice to get out there and have a bash in the first innings. And then the second innings, I just wanted to get after Manny a little bit, but he was bowling really well. But John hasn't said anything, and look, I just got to keep working on my batting.
And you feel something that you'll need to improve to keep your spot?
Oh, look, I think it's definitely something that batting's very important for the tail. We've got a strong tail, and a lot of guys have scored runs there, so it's a very important role. Whether it's 8, 9, 10, 11. All the guys can bat, so it's become a very important role.
And physically, how are you feeling, given how much cricket you've played? You come back, you had to play the 4-day game. How are you feeling at the moment?
I feel good. I've had a couple of days off. I came back a little bit early just to play the Shield game, get that red ball in my hand. There was talk about me having a side strain, etc., and I felt great after bowling 30 odd overs. Pulled up really well, so. Mentally I'm feeling fresher, physically I'm feeling fresher, so a couple more days off and then get back into bowling, and look forward to next week.
Do you think the body could stand up for 5 tests?
I hope so. We have had a lot of the younger guys fall down, and that's all part of, I guess, being a fast bowler, but like I said, I've had a fair bit of experience now. I've just turned 32, and I feel like I know my body pretty well, so I'll be looking after myself as well as I can. That goes with all the recoveries and the training sessions that we do. So, and also having that year off with my toe injury has been a big help as well, just to freshen up a little bit. But yeah, I think I know my body pretty well now, and I know how to handle myself. So if it all works out and I'm doing well, and I think I can definitely last.
How do you think you're best used, Mitch? Short spells or?
I guess that'll be up to what Michael wants out in the middle. He has indicated to me in the past that when I did come back for the Australian summer last year that, shorter, sharper spells. That's what I was used for in this 4-day game, with shorter, sharper spells. I did bowl a couple of spells of 5, I think. Normally I was sort of bowling around those 7 and 8 over spells a few years ago, and I think, for me personally, I think if I can bowl those shorter spells at that higher speed, that probably suits me a lot better.
Glenn McGrath used to come out before these big series and target 1 or 2 batsmen. Do you have one for yourself in your lineup?
Oh, I think you guys have targeted him for me, actually. Jonathan Trott, we saw in the 1-day series that he didn't like the short ball, and I think he's even come out and said that he's fine with it. But, look, I'm not into targeting blokes, really. I just want to go out there and do the best job that I can, bowl fast, use that weapon, and, hopefully along the way get a few wickets. But, I know my role in the team, and, I'm going to stick by that. And, I'm just looking forward to, working with, Peter Siddle again and Ryan Harris, like I said. We've had some success in the past, and, I'm just looking forward to that.
People have said at various times you wouldn't play another test. How satisfying is it to do that, given that?
I never had that doubt in my mind that I could get back. Like I said, I played last summer. I felt like I played well. I felt like I've just improved over the year, and now I've got this opportunity in the Ashes series. So it's exciting, like I said, but I'm not going to pump it up too much. I just want to get on with my training, and probably less talking now after this, and just do all the right things.
And you going back a little, but were you a bit annoyed to be left off the Ashes series last year?
Oh, it was obviously disappointing to be left out. It was quite hard watching the first ball being bowled. It felt quite strange, but like I said, the guys did an exceptional job. So I think we're pretty close to, getting the Poms and winning this series. So that'll be obviously our major goal is to win the series. I know. Both of them's come out and said that we're not going to win a test match, and I find that quite hard to believe. But I think we've got a strong side, and we're going to give it 100%.
Can that spur you on? Can you use it as motivation? The fact you weren't good enough to play them last time, but now you are.
I guess it gave me a little bit of motivation when I was dropped or not in the side. So I did use that as a bit of motivation, but. For me, I just wanted to get things right again, and I was able to do that. Spent some time here working with the WACA boys, which has been great. So I think I've just performed at the right times, and hopefully I can keep performing now, and just go out there and bowl well.
Have you also had some confidence or reassurance from someone else that's like DK or someone like that?
I've had a chat with DK. He came down to my first training session when I got back from India, and like I said, it's great to have him by my side, and have that support as well. So he's always encouraging, and he just gets. I guess that he has the right frame of mind. He's a typical fast bowler still. He's got that aggression, and he's just saying. It basically says to me, just use it at the right time. So he's very wise, and obviously he's done well for his for Australia in the past, and he's obviously, to have him around. And it's not just supporting me; it's supporting the whole the bowling unit as well. So it's good to have him there.
And you mentioned the Barmy arm early on. Obviously,
Yep.
you're going to have
Looking
a lot of
forward
songs
to it,
for you. Can you mention or talk about how hard it was to deal with back in 2009, and also what processes you put in place to be able to handle it?
Yeah, it is in the past now, and like it was a surprise for me at the time when things were going well, and then to obviously cop a fair bit from them. It's all in good fun. They're just trying to take my focus away from what I'm doing out in the middle, and for me, I just go out there and bowl and not think about what's being sung about me. I know that on Twitter they've asked if I'm ready for some new songs. So they've already started with the banter, but look, that's all in the past. I've learnt from that experience, and now move on, and they can keep trying as much as they want. I was over there for the 1-day series and copped a fair bit, but just got on with the game, and yeah, it's all in good humour.
So is the key to have fun with it and show them that you kind of enjoy it?
Well, I guess so. I mean, that's what I did over in England. I just sort of got involved a little bit more with it. But yeah, there's not much you can really say about it. They're pretty loud bunch of blokes. They do take up a fair chunk of the crowd. So hopefully we can get our supporters behind us, and we're definitely outnumbering them. So get that support behind us and maybe get into the Poms a little bit more.
If you need the ammo, the 86-page dietary requirements from England, shouldn't be too hard to find things from that.
Yeah, I didn't read too much into that. I'm not sure how much of that is true, but each their own. If that's what makes them play better, then
Quinoa doesn't get you excited for lunch.
Sorry?
Some quinoa or someone thinks like you excited.
I wouldn't
for
even know
lunch.
what that is.
Just on the Shield game, whose call was that for you to miss this week?
I think that's come from Darren Lehman and the selectors. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure if it was completely their choice.
Liked another bowl this week? Or?
No, I'm pretty happy. I mean, like I said, I've played a fair bit of cricket this year, so just to have this time at home it is really nice, just to freshen up a little bit more. So, the training schedule that we've got coming up is going to be enough, I believe. So I'm very happy with where I'm at.
What is the schedule, Mitch? When do you head up?
I think it's looking like Thursday to head to Brisbane and do some bowling there, and obviously the new facilities opened up there, so the cricket academy. So. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Just get up there and get with the boys, and just enjoy the time before we get into it.
Mitch Stewart Clark said last night he sees this series as really make or break for you in terms of your Test career. Do you see it that way too?
I mean, it's a pretty fair comment, I think. I am 32. We've got a lot of young guys coming through, but. And I have a lot of respect for Stuart as well. So, but look, I think I've proved that, I've been dropped from the team. I've come back now. I've worked really hard to get where I am, and I'm not going to let that go easily. So I'm going to go out there and give it everything, and whatever happens, happens. But like I said, I've still got a lot to give in this team. And I am only 32, and I want to play for a few more years, so I'll be giving it everything.